Welcome back to a new video of Deep Level Conspiracy. During the inauguration of the 47th President of the United States of America, President Trump, something happened that has gripped the world. The bizarre gesture that shocked everybody and made us remember a historical figure that held the world in his grip for years. The Nazi salute has put Elon Musk on all tabloids and newspapers. Is it just a gesture like he explained? Or is there another hidden agenda? Will there be a new army that will take over the world? But this time a non-human army. When Elon Musk talks about robots, it's not just about futuristic sci-fi concepts anymore. Enter Optimus, Tesla's humanoid robot, a glimpse into what could soon become an essential part of our daily lives. At the core of Musk's vision is a world where robots outnumber humans, not just on Earth, but on Mars too. It might sound far-fetched, but with Tesla's progress in artificial intelligence and robotics, Optimus is already beginning to bridge the gap between science fiction and reality. Optimus, or the Tesla bot, is a human-like android designed to carry out tasks that are either repetitive, dangerous, or undesirable. It's a robot built with one primary goal: to assist humans in the everyday tasks they find mundane, hazardous, or physically taxing. Whether it's running errands, performing factory work, or even helping with household chores, Optimus aims to take on the jobs that humans would rather avoid or simply can't do as efficiently. But first, before we continue with the video and my further explanation about this robot and Elon Musk, I want to ask for your help. I'm trying to reach many more subscribers worldwide and more views by the end of next month, so I'd really appreciate it if you would subscribe and help me out by watching our videos. Okay, let's continue. But here's the big question. What's the actual purpose of a robot like Optimus? Is it just a cool tech gadget or a tool that could fundamentally change the way we live and work? Let's dive deeper into what Optimus can do, how it's being built, and why it could be the key to addressing some of the most pressing challenges in society today. Robots like Optimus are no longer just futuristic fantasies. They're quickly becoming a reality, but understanding how they actually work is essential to grasping the bigger picture. At Tesla, the development of Optimus is based on a unique combination of human control, AI learning, and neural network training. But before we get into that, let's take a look at how robots in general are controlled. Teleoperation. This is where a human remotely controls the robot, usually with VR headsets and motion sensors. While this may sound futuristic, it's actually one of the most common ways robots are trained today. Optimus uses this technique to learn and practice tasks before it can perform them autonomously. Hard coding. Traditional robots are programmed to follow a set list of commands, making them great at repetitive tasks like assembling parts in a factory. However, they struggle when faced with unpredictable environments. Optimus is being designed to break out of these limitations and adapt to a wider range of tasks. AI and neural networks. This is where things get interesting. With AI, Optimus learns in a way that traditional robots never could. It's taught to recognize patterns and make decisions based on experience, just like a human. This makes it more adaptable and capable of handling new challenges. While Optimus is still being trained, the goal is for it to become fully autonomous, with minimal human input. For now, though, it's a work in progress, with human operators stepping in to guide its actions when necessary. The idea of robots replacing human workers has always sparked a lot of debates. While the thought of a robot doing your job might sound a little unsettling, there's a huge shift coming that could make this more of a necessity than a luxury. With an aging population and a shrinking workforce, robots like Optimus could step in to fill some crucial gaps in society. Here's the thing. We're facing a demographic shift that most people don't quite grasp yet. Baby boomers are retiring in droves, and younger generations aren't entering the workforce at the same rate. This creates a massive gap, especially in jobs that require physical labor or repetitive tasks. Jobs like construction, warehousing, and even healthcare support. In the past, we might have relied on immigration or other workforces to fill those positions. But now even that solution is becoming less viable. And that's where robots like Optimus come in. One of the biggest benefits of robots like Optimus is that they can take on the jobs humans don't want to do, or simply can't do anymore. Whether it's working in hazardous conditions, handling dangerous materials, or performing tasks that require immense precision and repetition, robots can fill these gaps without the risks that come with human labor. Imagine a robot handling toxic waste cleanups or a robot assembling products in a factory. These are tasks that are physically demanding or potentially dangerous, and humans are often at risk of injury. But with a robot, those risks vanish. What's more, Optimus and similar robots don't get tired, don't need breaks, and won't suffer from the physical toll that certain jobs take on the human body. It's not just about making life easier for businesses, it's about the broader societal impact. If we don't introduce robots into the workforce soon, we risk reaching a point where essential jobs simply won't get done. That could lead to significant social and economic disruption. Now, we're not saying robots will replace every job or that Optimus will be walking into your local coffee shop anytime soon. But in sectors where there's a clear need for labor, particularly dangerous, repetitive, or unpleasant work, robots can step in to bridge the gap. The sooner we start integrating these robots, the less disruptive the change will be. People may resist the idea at first, but the reality is that automation is already happening. It's just a matter of how quickly society adapts. The core difference between Optimus and traditional robots lies in its versatility. Most industrial robots are designed to perform a very specific task, like stacking boxes or welding car frames. But Optimus is built to do a whole range of activities, from basic chores to more complex tasks like folding laundry or even playing the piano. This kind of flexibility is what sets it apart, but it also makes building and training it a much more complicated process. In a factory, you're often better off using robots that are specialized for a particular task. A robot made specifically for welding, for example, is going to be more efficient at welding than a general-purpose robot could ever be. The same goes for robots in warehouses that are built to move packages from one point to another. But Optimus is designed to be different. It's not a robot that's going to specialize in just one task. It's a general-purpose robot. To make Optimus truly useful in a variety of settings, it needs to be capable of handling a wide array of activities. And this requires more than just specialized programming. It requires overbuilding. Building a robot that can handle tasks from cleaning to heavy lifting requires a design that is more capable than what's necessary for any single task. Take Optimus's hands, for example. While other factory robots only need simple grippers for lifting, Optimus needs a sophisticated, human-like hand to perform tasks that require delicate dexterity, like folding shirts or picking up small objects. Overbuilding in this case means making the robot robust enough to handle anything, from carrying heavy boxes to performing intricate actions like tying shoelaces. While this might seem like an inefficient approach at first glance, it's essential for a robot that's meant to do a wide variety of tasks in different environments. Training Optimus to handle these diverse tasks is a significant challenge. Unlike traditional robots that can be programmed with a clear set of instructions, Optimus has to be taught to learn and adapt. This is where neural networks and AI come in. By feeding Optimus a large amount of data, Tesla can train it to recognize patterns, solve problems, and perform actions based on experience. For example, when training Optimus to fold a shirt, it has to learn not just the motions, but also how to adjust based on different fabric types, sizes, and shapes. It's a complex process that requires constant feedback and improvement. As the robot performs more tasks and receives more training data, its ability to adapt and handle new situations grows. The ultimate goal is for Optimus to be highly efficient across a variety of tasks without being bogged down by the complexity of its design. It's a delicate balance between specialization and generalization. While Optimus may not be the fastest robot in a factory setting at this point, its ability to perform a wide range of tasks in different environments will make it far more useful in the long run. Tesla's approach is essentially about creating a robot that can handle both the expected and the unexpected. So while it might seem like Optimus is overbuilt for some of these tasks, that's what will eventually make it reliable enough to work in unpredictable, real-world situations. While we're still in the early stages of developing robots like Optimus, the impact they could have on our society is immense. This isn't just about having a robot that can fold your laundry or walk your dog. It's about solving major problems that are coming down the road fast. Problems like labor shortages, an aging population, and a rapidly changing job market. Introducing robots into our everyday lives is going to be a huge shift. one that's likely to disrupt traditional employment, social systems, and industries in ways we can't fully predict. As Optimus and other robots begin to handle more and more tasks, there will inevitably be a pushback from workers and society as a whole. If robots can do the jobs that used to be done by humans, where does that leave the average worker? While some industries may be more adaptable, others, especially those that rely on low-skilled, repetitive work, could see significant job displacement. The real question isn't whether robots will take over jobs, but how we manage the transition. The challenge, then, is to make sure society adapts to this change instead of resisting it. The sooner we integrate robots like Optimus into the workforce, the smoother the transition will be. It's about preparing people for the kinds of jobs that robots can't do, like tasks that require human creativity, emotional intelligence, or critical thinking. There's also the potential for new industries to emerge as robots take on more physical labor. With Optimus handling tasks like grocery shopping, household chores, or even basic healthcare support, people will have more time to focus on higher-level jobs that are still far beyond what a robot can achieve. So when can we expect to see robots like Optimus walking around in our daily lives, doing everything from picking up groceries to helping the elderly? While the progress in AI and robotics has been impressive, Optimus is still in the early stages of development. The robot is still learning, and its ability to navigate unpredictable environments like human interaction, different social contexts, and unfamiliar tasks will take time to perfect. We're looking at a timeline of several years before we see widespread use of Optimus in the real world. It could be anywhere from 5 to 10 years before we see the robot seamlessly integrated into households, workplaces, and public spaces. And even then, the robot will likely still require some degree of human oversight in complex situations. In the end, Optimus and similar robots aren't just about replacing human workers, they're about improving our quality of life. These robots could be the solution to many of the challenges we're already facing: labor shortages, aging populations, and the need for more hands on deck in industries that simply can't keep up with demand. By taking on the dangerous, repetitive, and physically demanding tasks, robots like Optimus can free humans to focus on tasks that require emotional intelligence, creativity, and decision-making. They can handle the chores while we focus on the things that matter most. It's a long road ahead, but the potential for change is massive. And when we look back, we'll see that Optimus wasn't just a robot. It was a catalyst for reshaping the world we live in. Thank you for watching, and make sure you like and subscribe. See you in the next video.